안녕하세요. dolallycrafts Karen입니다. Hope everybody's having a great day. This is Karen from dolallycrafts. Long time no see. Okay, I'm back and we're starting off with the Christmas card, and I'm using the Ornate Layers dies, which are absolutely stunning, and I forgot that I'd actually purchased them. So I've already cut out everything ahead of time, so to save time, because otherwise I just faff around. So I'm using the second largest of the Ornate Frames dies, and I'm using 2 of the stitched rectangle dies, and their sizes are, I did write them out. So the larger one is the 4 inch by 2 5/8 inches, and the smaller one is the 3 3/4 inch by 2 3/8. Now I'm using the larger one to cut out the center of our layering DSP and some of the flocked vellum. As you can see, the smaller die is used separately, of course, but is used to cut out the center of the frame. Now the frame's going to be real fun to put together because there's not much there to put dimensionals on. However, it is going to be attached with dimensionals. Now don't worry about all the sizes, I will have it all written down on my blog. I've already decorated the inside of the card. We're going to use the Poinsettia dies, so I've already decorated inside. Now I'm actually using the red flocked paper for this, the velvety look, the red velvety type paper. I can't remember what it's called. Hang on. And I can't even find the packet. It's around here somewhere. No, I don't know what I've done with it, but it's this. I don't know whether you can see on the camera. Maybe you can hear it. It's really beautiful flocked paper. And I'm sure this is the Poinsettia is the reason they came out with this, because even though it's white backed, from the top it really does resemble a proper a real Poinsettia, because they've got a very similar texture to the leaves. So all the pieces have been cut out. I will list all of those on my blog so that you know how many, but just to give you an idea, we've got one of the largest of the Poinsettia leaves, and then we've got the second largest, and then we've got 2 of the smaller ones, and then I have actually cut out another 6 of the tiny ones. Now with the larger ones, I don't know if this is picking it up, but I actually used the texture plates, in the embossing plates inside each of the frames, so that you've got the embossing on the leaves as well. Now to prepare them, I got my bone folder and gave them all a curl that way, and then just the end of the leaf I turned up, and then I put them on a mat and gave the center a burnish, so that they actually they look a bit like red spiders when they're sitting there. Okay, so we've got all of these pieces. All we need to do now is put them together. So that's what I'm going to do. So move the flowers to the side for a moment. I'm going to come in. I've still got a couple of snail left, so I'm using them. So I will come in with some snail and just put snail all around the edge of this DSP frame. Now the DSP is actually cut 1/4 of an inch shorter and narrower than the cardstock I'm using, so that we've got an 1/8 of an inch frame all around the outside. And then I used, as I said, the larger of the 2 rectangle dies to cut the centre out. So I'm going to flip the centre over and just put snail on the back of that, and that will fit neatly into its frame again. Now, with the embossed vellum, we're going to come in with, I'm trying to figure out what is the best glue to use. I think I'm going to go with the Tombow. I hope this is the right, as I said, I'm doing this on the fly, as you can see. So I'm just putting a little bit in the middle of each length, and then some on the corners. I don't want too much, because I'm always worried it's going to come out of the sides and be sticky. But if we do have any sticky bits coming through the frame, what I will do is just go over it with the embossing buddy. Now, I don't know. I'm looking around. It's been a while since I've been in here. I don't know where my mat's gone. The glue mat, I don't know where it is. Okay, well, we're just going to pop this over and move it into place. Now, some of this will be visible just on the just under some of these cutouts. Come on, stick you. Might actually, whoops, leave that to the side for a moment and pop one of my weighted blocks on it just to see if it'll stay there. And while we're waiting for that to adhere, I'm going to bring in the poinsettia pieces and I thought I had some small dimensionals. However, I can't find them anywhere. So we will go with the larger ones, but I'm going to cut them in half because I don't want them showing through between each of the layers. So we come in, actually the larger one can have a full dimensional in there. And then we'll come in with the second layer, and I'm going to offset and press down. Now you can see a little bit of the dimensional there. This is where we come in with the half dimensionals and just pop one in the middle there, peel the top off, and then come in with another one like so. Now this is going to be a very dimensional card, and because of that, it's not one that you would normally send through the mail, because the dimension would be squashed or might even cause problems in the post office. So instead of this one going through the mail, this is one that you would hand deliver. Now I'm just putting a bit of mono adhesive there, and once again offsetting this one, and then another bit of mono adhesive, and then we'll put the final piece there, and we'll leave that aside to dry. Hopefully this has adhered and we haven't got too much problem with the glue coming through, because the glue will actually take the shine off the gold foil, but that is looking really good. Okay, now I need my thin strips of dimensional, and I'm going to cut 2 of them to go along the length, and I'm popping this behind the vellum. Turn that round and pop the other one on. As I said, this is giving it a lot of height, so the next video will be a box to present this in, because you don't want any of the elements being squashed by being put in an envelope that's the wrong size. So I'm going to create boxes to present some of my cards in over the coming weeks. I don't seem to be able to talk and do at the same time at the moment. Okay. Could have even made this into a shake card, but never mind. Okay, back in with our card again and take off the backing. I was finally able to get my nails done this week, so they've got a bit of strength in them again. I can't wait until they're a bit longer and they look a lot nicer than they do now. Okay, so we're going to pop that in the middle, like so. And as I said, a little bit of the vellum is obvious around the edges, but that's fine. There's nowhere else that you could adhere it to. Okay. So we're going to come in with our poinsettia, and I'm going to pop it down the bottom there, but once again I'm going to pop, if I can open the box, some of our beaded gems. These are absolutely beautiful, these beaded pearls, and these look lovely smack dab in the centre of the poinsettia. Okay, wrong size. So, oops, might be easier to do it this way, Karen. 1, 2, make sure I've got plenty of it on there, and then pop that in the centre like so, and then come in with one more full dimensional and pop that in the centre of the poinsettia, and that can go on the end there. And then with these, I should have stuck these together before as well, a little bit of Tombow in the centre of each of those, and then offsetting these little ones on top, like so. I got to see one of my daughters last night that doesn't live at home. She's actually, this is daughter number 2, who's due to have her baby in February. So it'll be grandchild number 2. And then this afternoon, hubby and Miss 16 and I are going to head out to see our son, who we haven't seen since February, except online. So it's really exciting here today. I can't wait. We're going to catch up out Lynbrook Way and have something to eat there in one of the parks. So I'm really looking forward to that. As is hubby and Miss 16. She really misses her brother. So this is great for a catch-up. Okay, and that one goes up there. Now, I haven't come up with which sentiment I want to use. I'm going to bring in the last of these pearls, and I'm going to pop one there and Whoops. One there. I really like the look of this card. I think it looks stunning, and as I said, the texture from the poinsettia is beautiful. Okay, let's see, what am I going to use as the verse? I only want a small one. I might just do warm wishes from our home to yours. If I can find it. There we go. Yes. Happy Holidays isn't normally used over here very often. Not amongst the people that I like, amongst my friends. But there is a Happy Holidays in there if you're not of the Christian faith. I'm looking for a block. Sorry. There we go. What colour? Do I do red or do I do green? I might actually go Mossy Meadow. Yes, that looks really nice. I'm not a big Mossy Meadow fan, but that does look nice. In with my small paper trimmer. And what I might do is trim that end and trim that end, and then come in with my paper rounder, my corner rounder. No, I don't like that. Let's do all of this again. Ooh. So in with our Warm Wishes stamp. In with our paper trimmer. And I've just noticed I haven't actually stamped that straight, so I'm going to trim it straight though. There we go. And then 1, 2, get rid of those. And I do have somewhere around here a strip. I thought I had a thin strip of gold. Yes. Here we go. And that is just, actually, if I do it that way, trim that there. Like so, and I'm just going to give that another haircut because it's just a little bit too long. There we go, and then that will sit just there. And once again, I'm going to put dimensionals on it. Like so. Oop. And I'm just going to sit that there. Just move it over a little bit. Okay. Yes, I really like that, and I hope you do too. Oh, wow. Maybe by the time I edit this, it'll be less than 20 minutes, but that's got to be a record for me. Okay, I've just realised my camera angle's slightly crooked, so I'll have to straighten that for the next video. Okay, I hope you've had a great time and you've enjoyed watching me put this card together. I really like it. I think it looks really good. Join me next time when we make the box for this to be presented in. Okay, that's all from me for now. I'll say goodbye, annyeong, until next time.